If you're a small business owner searching for ERP, chances are your experience may have been frustrating. And I think it's because of the way ERP is advertised on the web. So in this video, I'm going to help categorize the different software programs that are out there and hopefully help you narrow down your list to pinpoint what you're looking for. The categories that I think you should consider are your entrepreneurial software, your lightweight software, your robust inventory management software, your true ERP software, your e-commerce software, and your purchasing software. So what category do you fit into? A good benchmark that I've proven to be very helpful when helping small business owners find the right inventory software is your annual revenue. Let's start with wholesale distributors and manufacturers. Let's say your annual revenue is less than $1 million a year. I would consider you an entrepreneur, and I would say the best place to start looking is Xero or QuickBooks Online. Let's say you're a small business owner, wholesale distributor or manufacturer. You're doing somewhere between $1 million to $3 million a year. If that's the bracket you're in, then I would think, okay, most likely your shopping experience is going to be best well spent with what I consider lightweight inventory management software. I wouldn't even call it ERP. I would call it lightweight inventory management software. And to help, I'll even tell you what the names of those software programs are that I've categorized in that way, and that should really help. Let's say you're doing between $5 million to $15 million a year. I would say you should be looking for robust inventory management software if you are a wholesale distributor or manufacturer. And then I'll categorize ERP, true enterprise software, as software that is great for small business owners to start shopping for if you've reached the 20 to 50 million a year mark. Now, the other two categories, the e-commerce category, I think is a great one to look at if you are doing, almost any level seems to be a viable option. The revenue mark, the benchmark, doesn't necessarily become a key indicator for the e-commerce. I've found what really matters is how many marketplaces, how many shopping carts, are you involved with EDI, right? That would put you in the e-commerce category, not so much your annual revenue. Do you have 5 different shopping carts, 10 different marketplaces? Are you connected with the large retailers, right? You're in e-commerce. The other category I mentioned is a forecasting software or purchasing software. So this comes in handy for companies that are using robust inventory management software, your true ERP software, or your e-commerce software. And forecasting software plugs in to these. Okay, so now let me mention what these software programs are in each one of these categories. So let's start small and work our way up. If you're doing between 1 to 3 million a year, a great place to start looking for lightweight, inexpensive, easy to use inventory management software would be Inflow. They advertise really well. You probably have seen them in some of your search results. Katana MRP has a great dashboard, easy to use software, and a little more heavy on the manufacturing side for still small business owners. Ordoro is a new one that's popped up recently. Then Wherefore is also kind of a new one that's popped up recently that has really impressed me. And SOS Inventory, priced very aggressively, priced really well. more of a plug-and-play software. So most of these are plug-and-play software programs that may only require a little bit of onboarding, not really implementation. And what I found are good, viable options for companies doing somewhere between 1 to 3 million a year, maybe even up to 5 million a year. And some of these you can still grow quite a ways. So those are your lightweight inventory management software programs. Now let's go to the next category. I'm just going to skip to robust. I mean, I'm not skipping anything. I'm just trying to be clear that these software programs I'm about to list are robust inventory management software programs. And what I say make them robust is they've got full warehouse management, full order management. They have automation for making purchasing decisions. They've got integrations with shopping carts and marketplaces, right? A lot of features, barcode scanning, reports, lot number tracking, serial number tracking. Not that the lightweight ones didn't have these features, but it may be more of a hit and miss. And on the other lightweight software that I mentioned earlier, some of these features may be more on the lighter side. So what do I consider robust inventory management software? Here's the list. Fishbowl Advanced, Mysis Manufacturing, Advanced Pro Tech, all right, Activate, spelled with 2 C's, Order Time, made by Number Cruncher, Deer Systems, which is now known as Sin7 Core, and Unleashed. All of these I would consider robust inventory management software programs. So if you're between 5 million to 15 million a year mark, definitely want to start your shopping there, start your search there, and look for these inventory management software programs. These are software programs that I think some people consider ERP, and that's why they might pop up on the list when searching for ERP. Just to clarify, I like to consider these IMS, or inventory management software, just to set them apart and make a clear distinction between the other group that I'm about to mention, is what I call true ERP or enterprise software. Now, the biggest difference between this group that I'm about to list is they don't need QuickBooks. The list that I just mentioned, the robust inventory management software, relies on QuickBooks, either QuickBooks Online or QuickBooks Desktop, and they send data to QuickBooks. So the true ERP or enterprise software that I'm about to mention don't need QuickBooks. They have their own accounting, their own AR management, their own AP management, their own bank reconciliation tools, right? So the true enterprise software for small business owners is your Odoo, NetSuite, Acumatica, Sage, Dynamics. Odoo and Acumatica are some powerhouses that have come out in more recent years. You're probably familiar with NetSuite and Sage and Dynamics that have been around for quite a while. So here at Brandel Consulting, we actually started out as a fishbowl implementation company and grew into a full inventory software consulting company, helping small business owners find the right inventory software for their business. So I mentioned e-commerce software as well. So the list you're looking for e-commerce software, I think I mentioned as well, your Sin7, Seller Cloud, Finale, SKU Vault, and Extensive, formerly known as Skubana. These are great for companies that do a lot of selling online through shopping carts, marketplaces, or EDI. Now, the final category I mentioned, forecasting or purchasing software. Some of these software programs advertise themselves as ERP. And so I think it's helpful to make a clear distinction of what they do and when you should consider them. And it's great if you know that they exist. These are software programs that plug in to your true ERP or your robust IMS. These software programs are GMDH Streamline, Inventory Planner, Stock Trim, NetStock is a popular one you may have heard of, Cogsy, and Conversite, one of my personal favorites that plugs into Fishbowl and many other full ERPs. Now, what do these software programs do? They help you decide what to buy, how much to buy, and when to buy using complex forecasting algorithms. So this is what you need if reorder points are not enough. In your current inventory software or your ERP, you may be using reorder points to define healthy stock levels. Your min level, your safety stock, your reorder point, and your max level, or your order up to level. This is useful if you have a more predictable market, more predictable sales cycle. If you're in a less predictable market, then forecasting or purchasing software is something that would be great for you to consider. So hopefully this video helps you in your shopping experience when searching for the right inventory software program, ERP software program, wholesale manufacturing, e-commerce, or forecasting software for your small business. I'm Lance, inventory software expert since 2006. Comment below if you'd like to share your shopping experience. Click like if this was helpful. Definitely subscribe to see more videos about inventory management software for small businesses.